Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. And this, I guess, episode will show you how to fix Chevy's 90s and 80s peel and two-tone paint, especially if it's white. Makes it kind of easier. You don't really need much for it. So, what you need is just this abrasive paint stripping disc, rust removal disc, whatever, Scotch Brite pad. Then of course hose or whatever, because you're gonna clean it up. Then we have the grease and wax remover over here. Then rust reformer, and then we're gonna use white primer and white enamel. So pretty much what we're gonna do is just strip this stuff to metal. Pretty much this is kind of what you want it to look like. And you need to strip all of it, but we're just gonna kind of roughen it up and primer over it. By the way, you don't have to use this disc, but they're cheap enough. They're like $6 at Home Depot. You can use just regular sander and sandpaper or whatever. Matter of fact, you just need to get this as close to metal as you can, so you don't have any rust issues later on. And if you have rust going underneath this, you might want to take this off. Whatever, the drip rail. Pretty much do everything that you need to that's peeling like this. Once you're done sanding, it should look like that. Like I said, you just need to get the parts that's peeling mostly. Rest of it you can just roughen up a little bit. You don't really have to completely sand it down. And then make sure periodically to dust it off so you don't miss any spots. Sketchy. Using a drill, cordless drill will even go so far. Like our DeWalt with extra heavy duty battery was okay for like this much, but then the battery pretty much died, so just gonna use cheap ass one. Should work just fine. Alright, let's see what we got here. Then whatever trim is easiest to take off, you want to take off anyway. That gasket is shut. And then what you also want to do, Scotch Brite pad and just kind of go over everything in this area. So again, you don't need to go ape shit on it. You just gotta make sure that it's not perfectly smooth, and this paint has like no clear coat on it, so for us it's gonna be fairly simple. You can sand it all down to bare metal, but if they have decent paint, there's honestly no point of doing that. Try not to dent the roof when you do that either. Because this metal is not the most durable. So just keep doing that. So now we're gonna do the hardest and most pain in the butt part is to tape everything. So remember, anything that's important, so that anything that you're gonna be actually like removing paint from, you want to use exterior paint tape, because it doesn't leave residue. So like seams like this, the stuff that goes around it, and then anything not important, you can use just regular one on the paper. And these trucks weren't really painted that great from the factory anyway. But we're also not doing $25,000 restoration either. So I'm not saying we're gonna do it ghetto, but we're not gonna do it to the concourse condition, because this is our gonna be daily driver truck. Technically we could have taken this off, but this truck is actually fully loaded, so that means we'd have to take a bunch of interior parts apart. And again, for what we're doing, this is gonna be good enough. So if you notice, we're not using Harbor Freight bullshit or anything like that. We're using 3M exterior blue on the important parts over here. Because first of all, we don't want no residue, and B, we want to make sure that it sticks pretty well. And pretty much go on like that till you're done. This is the longest part, and actually probably the most complicated part about this whole equation. This legit tape job, I'm gonna put light coat of rust reformer on parts that are pretty much bare metal, just in case, even though this truck is fairly rust free. Better be safe than sorry. We're not gonna go overboard, just one light coat. Pretty much it creates the paintable surface and supposed to protect it from rust, even though we're still going to use primer on top of it. Use it till the last drop. Last drop just happened. Alright, and then keep going till we're pretty much done with this, and then we're gonna primer it. Smells amazing. So this is going to be our first coat for the filler primer, and then we're actually going to use just canned white primer after that, because again this is not $1 million restoration, as you could tell, but it is a very low mileage truck, so kind of want to make it look nice. So tomorrow we're just going to use some of this good stuff, wet and dry sandable white primer. Hopefully it still works. Again, a couple of years old. If not, then we'll go get some more. So we'll report back tomorrow. You wanna say something? You wanna say something? Are you being a good boy? Are you being a good boy? Give me a paw. Good boy. That's a wet paw. Give me that one. Oh yeah, good boy. Yeah, that's great. You clean. Alright, now we're gonna sand this before we add another layer, just so it's smooth to touch and level. You can dry sand it or wet sand it, but we are putting another layer in a minute, so we just sure you don't miss spots, so it's all nice and smooth. Alright, so now we're gonna use grease and wax remover and put another coat of primer. Once you put second coat of primer, let it dry, then you're gonna block sand it again, and then it's gonna be ready for paint. Time for some clear coat. I guess once you're done untaping, you're probably gonna have some tape residue regardless how good your tape was. But don't worry about cleaning it up yet. Just wait for it. Wait for the paint to dry out at least 2 days before you do anything crazy on it. And this is just runs from wet sand. So there's gonna be a little bit of touch-up I'm gonna need to do, and I'm probably gonna run it with a buffer to get rid of some of that orange peel, and probably gonna use my little touch-up because some of the paint pulled little lines over here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little line right there, and then there's a little line there, but nothing that some touch-up paint can't fix. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's gonna look like. Now once you clean it up, it will look a lot nicer. So as far as the cuss, well, so we went through, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cans, and then I did have close to 16 ounces of the primer that I shot from the gun. So let's round it up around $30 worth of stuff, even though it probably was less because this was on special 2 for $6. As you can see, I used the crap ton of those. I really like the nozzles on them. I like the nozzles better than Rust-Oleum. Alright guys, so hopefully this video helped you out. If you guys are new to the channel, check out more of my videos. If you like the channel, please subscribe. If you think the channel is stupid, let me know in the comment. I love those. Alright guys, hopefully you all have a good day. Take care.